MLB The Show is your home for postseason baseball. It's Game 2 of the ALDS between the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim and the Chicago White Sox. Hi again, everyone. Matt Vasgersian. Welcome to our special postseason coverage of Baseball on the Show. I'm joined by Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. And Danny, an important ball game coming up here in Game 2.
Yeah, this is just a 5-game series, so getting that first win under you is great. The most important game of a series, though, is the next one you're about to play. So treating this game like it's absolutely critical is a good way not to get too comfortable with your lead.
All right, the stage is set. The starters get their final tosses in out in the bullpen, and we've got a good one in store for you, folks. Play-by-play is coming up next. Carlos Rodon is on the mound for Game 2. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, thanks, Matt. Carlos Rodon, the pride and joy of NC State University. Overpowering fastball at times, 94 to 96 miles an hour with some cutting action. His best secondary pitch is the hard slider and does have a changeup that's on the improve. If he brings all three of these, he has a chance to shut anybody down.
Hit in the air to center field. Robert is underneath this one. One pitch, one away. And with that, let's take a look at the Angels starting lineup. Who's the one to watch, Dan?
Well, you better look out for that cleanup spot. He's certainly a guy to watch out there in this lineup. Everything he does makes them click. When he's swinging the bat well, they just go.
Stepping in now, David Fletcher. This will take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike one. Oh, 1, here it comes. Now a fastball that's taken close that time, but it's 1-1. Our Game 2 temperature, similar to Game 1, 47 degrees at first pitch. 1-1, here it comes. And the low 80s slider is in there, and he's in control, 1-2. One out, nobody on. Just hung in there on that one. He'll try again, 1-2. Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there.
Man, this guy's a grinder. Fouls off good pitches and doesn't seem to swing at the ones just off the corner. This guy's a pitcher's nightmare.
And it's fouled away. Here's another 2-2. Down the left field line and deep. And that will end up a foul ball. Bases are empty, one man out. Here's one that misses inside, and the count's run full now, 3-2.
Hey, this has been an epic at-bat right here. I don't blame the pitcher for a little nibbling right there. Maybe get a swing and a miss. He didn't bite on that one, so now we go full count.
Had to wait back on the changeup, and he did a good job just to make contact. He's set. Here's the 3-2. Hit the other way out toward right field. Eaton is under it. 2 down.
Batting third, the first baseman, Jared Walsh.
Next to hit is Jared Walsh. First offering. Just getting started here on the south side in this one. A ball and a strike. In for a strike, and he jumps ahead 1-2 now. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Now here's the pitch.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
Fouled off. Seventh pitch of the at-bat coming up. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. The next 3-2. And we'll have the first base runner of the ball game here as that misses, and it's a 2-out walk.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Marcus Semien, man at first after the 2-out walk. He waits, now the pitch.
That's a strike.
From the stretch.
No.
Well, that's a nasty breaking ball right there. Backdoor slider, just missed the corner. As they say, that's a Hall of Fame pitch.
Now the 1-1 pitch is taken for ball 2. High and deep down the left field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. 2-2.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
Into the corner and slicing foul. Walsh is off of first with 2 away. Fouled away. The next 3-2. Lifted in the air to shallow center field. And that'll get down for a base hit. Oh, and the throw back in is a wild one. The tag, and he is out at the plate. So much for our first run of the ball game. Angels strand 1. Now it's the White Sox turn in a scoreless ball game. Dylan Bundy will be on the bump for game 2 of the series. Dan Plesac, what's the word on it?
Well, this guy's kind of unique. How about a 5-pitch repertoire that he has? That gives him a lot of options for both righties and lefties. And if he's on, he could be really tough to hit.
So stepping in is Yohan Moncada. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. And that's right there, and we're even at 1. The 1-1 home.
Ball.
changeup. Called a strike, and he comes back even at 2-2. Right side, defense aligned perfectly. Scooped up, throws in time, and that's out number 1. A moment here from the south side to take a look at the Pale Hose starting lineup in this one. Thoughts, Dan? Who stands out?
Well, Matt, the guy to watch has to be Jose Abreu. He comes into this one hitting over 400 career against his opponent. Now, obviously, that's a relatively small sample size of at-bats, but it seems like he really likes facing this guy. It'll be interesting to see if the past history holds true.
Cesar Hernandez is in with 1 away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1. Here's the 0-1 pitch. And low, it's a ball and a strike. And set up behind the dish is Woody Keller as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
Woody Keller, this is my nightmare. He likes to call the pitch above the zone, above the belt. I know guys say those are the pitches that go deep, but I'm telling you, if you're calling that high strike, it opens up a lot of room for the pitcher.
I agree with you, D-Roll. That's a tough pitch to get on top of and to put it in play. So if you're a pitcher right now, try to elevate in that top part of that strike zone.
The 2-1.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
And he missed with that one. It's ball 4. A 1-out walk here in the home first.
That is good. No left field.
Next, it'll be Eloy Jimenez. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. That one's down around the knees, taken for a strike.
Well, if you could throw it for a strike consistently, a first pitch changeup is effective. Hitters are almost never looking for it.
A look, now the pitch.
Going to need to make a little bit of an adjustment with a slider release and at least tempt the hitter that it's going to be a strike.
And he fouls this one off. The 1-2. Swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Upton is back to the warning track, and he's able to put it away for the 2nd out.
Batting 4.
And so with 2 away now, let's give you another look at our playoff bracket as you see what could lie ahead for the winner in this series. Now here's the cleanup hitter for the White Sox, Tim Anderson. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. From the belt, the pitch. Edge of the zone that time taken and ruled a strike.
Got to pitch to the ballpark's dimensions right here. Love the execution of that pitch down in the zone. Got to keep the ball in the yard.
Here's the 0-1. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Runners off for second. Pitch misses low. The throw down. Not in time. He's in there at second. So he swipes second successfully, but you have to wonder now if that might actually end up taking the bat out of the hands of one of their better hitters.
Well, that's a good point, Matt, but I'd be a little surprised if that's the case. It's still early in the game is tied, so that would be a pretty cautious move to pitch around him here or just walk him flat out.
Ready with the 2-1. Ground ball sent back up the middle, and that's through into center field. Base hit. And they're going to take a 1-0 lead as the run comes across to score.
You know what I like right there, Dan, is the batter's approach. Not trying to do too much, just taking it right back up to shoot again, staying within himself, and just knowing that anything to the outfield gets him an RBI.
That's a good piece of hitting. That's a great point, Hero. I think a lot of times hitters go up there trying to do a little bit too much. Sometimes you just have to go ahead and hit the ball where it's pitched, and a good job, and a run batted in.
Into the box, Yerman Mercedes, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball one. Trying to keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. Ready with the 1-0. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
He's having a really hard time finding his rhythm and finding the strike zone. It's going to allow this offense to keyhole him in big situations. He's got to figure it out pretty quick.
Popped up. Walsh is there, and the side is retired. So a run on one hit, no errors, and a man left. Second inning set to go, and that brings up the exciting Lourdes Gurriel Jr. Now the first pitch, and he'll take a changeup here for strike one. Falls behind 0-2. High fly ball out to straightaway center. And it's a fly out to start the second, one away.
That is good.
All right, guys, here's a defensive alignment for the Chicago White Sox. And today my spotlight's going to shine down on Cesar Hernandez, second baseman who can really turn the double play. He's got super quick feet, great reaction time. Guys love working with him up to shoot.
Next up, the two-way Japanese import, Shohei Ohtani. And it's fouled away. 1-0 good guys as we play inning number 2. A swing and a miss for out number 2, and a ball he had no chance of making contact with.
It's so hard to hit when you're behind the count 0-2, right? You have to protect for the fastball. You have to look for the soft stuff down and away. You're really at a disadvantage when you fall behind 0-2.
And digging in next will be Anthony Rendon. Fouled off. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. This pitch is popped up. Hernandez is calling for it. Throw over to Abreu is in time, and with it, the side is retired. Angels go down 1-2-3. They still trail 1-0. For the last half of the inning, and into bat next is Luis Robert.
The 17th, Luis.
First pitch on its way. Bundy is a strikeout master on the mound. It will not be uncommon to see him reach a double-digit strikeout total when he goes out there. He uses that to his advantage in just about every start.
He sure does, Matty V. And I think one of the keys for him is he gets ahead in the count early.
A leap here, but it ticks off his glove. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him.
No mistake what he was sitting on. Fastball, middle of the plate, kept his hands back, stayed through the baseball, and delivers a hard-hit line drive.
Next, here is Jose Abreu. First offering on its way. And a pitch out. Nothing doing, though, and that's ball one. A ball and a strike now to Jose Abreu. Called strike in a dangerous location there, 1-2.
Yeah, I get it. They want to run this guy's pitch count up, but that was a pretty good pitch to hit. He might be kicking himself that he didn't swing it that way.
Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball.
When a pitcher puts you in the proverbial rocking chair like he's doing right now, you have to take a deep breath. You can't start trying to guess along with him. Trust your fundamentals and stay on that fastball.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
Boy, there's nothing better from a pitcher standpoint than watching that high fastball, a high piece of cheese, swung at and missed. That pitch looks so inviting to hit, but it's awfully tough to put in play.
Adam Eaton digging in next. Pitch is high. The throw is not in time. Pretty close, but he got in there safely. Certainly a very close play at second on that bag, so let's analyze it with show track. We all know he's got plus speed on his side, and you really see it represented in the top speed. That really made the difference on that one. And maybe a little frustrated on the mound here as the fastball misses for ball 2 now.
He's going to have a talk with the umpire after this half inning. Because if he's not going to get those calls, he's got to come a little bit more over the heart of the plate, and that usually means damage done.
Line shot to third base, and the runner gets back. No double play. Two out, runner in scoring position at second, and digging in next will be Danny Mendick. First pitch on its way. No balls and 1 strike.
Man, 35 pitches with only 2 outs in the second inning. Ideally, you'd like to have 30 or less after 2 innings, so he's got some catching up to do.
The 1-1. Oh, too much bite on the breaking ball that time as it's well off the outside.
Good time to be a 9-hole hitter right now. More than likely going to get a good pitch to hit. The top of the order is looming on deck. Good spot to be a good hit right now.
All even now, 2-2. Ball's even at 2. The pitch to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. White Sox lead 1. We play 2 innings. It's 1-0. Justin Upton the next to hit, as we are all set to begin the 3rd inning in this one. First pitch on its way.
The offense better get it going right here, because they certainly can tell from their dugout this guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
Fouled away. And Upton won't chase that one. It's 1-2.
Hey, there's not a lot you can do with a slider breaking down and in unless you catch it way out front. I like the idea of taking it and making the pitcher bring you something a little more hittable.
And Upton can't connect there as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
One of the toughest pitches to hit, the straight changeup, right? El Cambio. Hadn't seen it in that entire at-bat. And what happens? Gets the string pulled on him right there. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
Jacob Stallings will be the next hitter, as he'll take a look at ball 1. One out, nobody on. That evens it up, 1-1. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. Here's the 1-2 delivery.
We just saw a fastball right there. I would not be shocked if he tries to get this guy to go fishing right here and drops a little off-speed pitch in the dirt.
And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there, 2 away.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Into the box now, Bradford Kapatic. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. The 1-0.
Be right.
This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. And indeed it will. He throws him out at first, and the side is retired. Angels are gone in order. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. Next to bat will be the Cuban import, Yoan Moncada. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3. First pitch coming, here it is. As he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball, 1-0. Two balls and no strikes, the count to Yoan Moncada. Right side. And that's the first out.
The batter, number 8, second baseman, Jacob Hernandez.
So the next to bat will be Cesar Hernandez. No official at-bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Drops one down here, and he'll try to beat it out. And he'll beat the throw as he's got himself a bunt single. At the plate, Eloy Jimenez, as he'll watch a slider that runs out of the strike zone away for ball one. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. The 1-0 home.
Ball inside.
Well, this is a spot you'd like to be in. 2-0, good hitter. He's going to turn it loose right here.
On the ground is short. This could be 2. There's 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Good guys held in check here. They lead it 1-0. Inning set to get underway, and set to go is the second baseman, David Fletcher. From the stretch. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. And he fouls this one off.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
Inside and low, 2-1. Fouled away.
Hey, usually the second time through the order you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Breaking ball well inside and taken for ball 3.
Great AB up until this point. A walk right here could really just infuse some confidence into this lineup.
And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin stanza number 4.
Well, they haven't been able to scratch a run across yet, so maybe this walk will jumpstart their offense a little bit.
Ready now for L.A., Jared Walsh worked a walk his first time up. As a look, now the pitch. Hit back up the middle. And that finds its way through for a base hit.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dad. Sent it back right where it came from.
To the plate now, Marcus Semien. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Ready with the 0-1. And he lays off for ball 1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Fouled off. Fletcher on second. Walsh at first with no outs. And he takes very close to the inside corner here. 2-2 though. Working for the punch out and the offering. A tag for 1 to Abreu for the big double play. Next up, Lourdes Gurriel trying here to plate the tying run from second. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch.
Ball.
Hey, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, that's right where you want to miss. Any lower, and he'll probably make you pay for it.
No runs, 2 hits, and no errors to this point for the Angels. High in the air out to center field. He's under it, and that ends the inning. Angels lead 1. They're down 1-0. Welcome back to the South Side as we check in with Heidi.
Well, Matt, I had a chance to discuss the state of the White Sox offense with their manager in between innings. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. Yes, they've only scored 1 run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up, and he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
Thank you, Heidi. And the next to bat will be Tim Anderson, looking to follow up the RBI single from his first at-bat.
Yeah, and he's got to feel super confident right now. He's the only real offense in this game. Guys on the mound have been executing every pitch.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. And this is taken in by Upton for the first out.
Now batting.
So with the fly out there coming on the fastball, seems like an appropriate time to check out our pitch speed comparison for these two starters. And both of these guys will get it up to over 90, as you can see, 94 for one, 91 for the other. Now at the plate is Yerman Mercedes. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
Hey, this isn't exactly the way you'd like to draw it up. Not throwing a lot of first pitch strikes, but the bottom line is he's getting outs.
Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one, that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and it's just about every at bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone.
Classic slider, down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
The next batter will be Luis Robert, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. One run on 3 hits, and no errors so far for the White Sox. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole. 0-2 now.
That's 3 straight sliders in a row. I'd be shocked. I would be shocked if he went to that well a 4th time. I'd be looking heated.
Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2. Still a ball and 2 strikes.
Oh, man, that's a frustrating one as a hitter. That pitcher missed right there. He did not want to hang that breaking ball with 2 strikes, and you foul it away.
But we'll have to press pause as that strike 3 to retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the White Sox, but they're up 1-0. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the state of the Angels offense with their manager between innings. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. No, they have not scored yet, but they have been successful in running up the pitch count, something they feel will eventually pay dividends on the scoreboard as the starter gets tired and they are forced to go to the bullpen. For now, they're sticking to the plan.
Thank you, Heidi. All set for the start of the inning, and striding forward, the designated hitter, Shohei Ohtani. First pitch coming. Here it is. Ball one. Slider is right there. 83 on the gun. It's 1-2.
That's back-to-back sliders on the outside part of the plate. Now would be a good time to come in with that good hard stuff inside.
And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
Made pretty quick work of him right there, setting him down on only 4 pitches. And what I liked about all of those pitches, when they were down around the knees or lower, pretty hard to do any kind of damage when pitches are located in that spot.
In now is Anthony Rendon, as the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. And now pitch on the way. Fouled away. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone. So 2 gone in the inning now, and here's Justin Upton. He's ready. Here's the first pitch.
Man, this guy's been incredibly efficient so far in this one. Mostly because he's getting ahead. 70% of the batters he's faced, he's thrown the first pitch strike to.
And here's a foul ball just off to the right as they get ahead of him here, 0-2.
Hey, offense needs to check itself right here. They need to make this starter a little bit more uncomfortable. 1 strike.
Oh, and meanwhile, this pitch rides too far in and winds up hitting him.
You know, with 2 outs and nobody on, that's the last thing you want to do on the mound. That really gives the opposition some hope that they can do something with this inning.
And now here is Jacob Stallings, struck out in his last trip to the plate. First pitch of the AB now.
Yeah.
Very rarely does a pitcher like this leave one in a location like that. That's a pitch right there he'd like to have back. He'd love to swing at that one again.
Upton, the runner at first with 2 gone. And this is high, a ball and a strike. Set and the 1-1 pitch. Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now.
This pitcher's bringing it with some high velo. You better get that front foot down early and get ready or he's going to throw it right by you.
This is in the air to left. And no trouble for him as he makes the catch to end the inning. So no runs here on no hits, no errors, and a runner left. Home half of the 5th coming up. It's the White Sox 1 and the Angels 0. So here's the slugging first baseman Jose Abreu now. He'll look to light a spark under this lineup that hasn't found the scoreboard since back in the first inning.
Yeah, for me, the story has been the starting pitching they face. It's been very difficult to rebound and, quite frankly, dominate after getting roughed up a bit in the first inning of a start. So I'll give him a lot of credit for what he's been able to do.
The pitch.
Ball.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Now a good pitch on the inside part of the plate ties him up, and it's 1-1. 2-1 the count to the White Sox first baseman. Now the 2-1 pitch. Hit in the air down the right field line. And it's a foul ball. Here now the 2-2. Adam Eaton is on deck. He'll hit next. And that misses ball 4 now. It's a leadoff walk to get the home half of the 5th underway.
That leadoff walk is a great way to start this inning when you're looking to pad the lead. Could be the beginning of good things here in this half inning.
Now into the box, Adam Eaton hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, it's always a little frustrating when you square one up. You hit a solid line drive like you did, and all you have to show for it is a jog back to the dugout. That can get in your head for a little while.
He's set. Here it comes.
Ball.
Shot down the first baseline. Oh, and this deflects right off him. Only play to the pitcher covering, and the runner moves into second on the play.
The batter, the shortstop,
Stepping up is Danny Mendick. He bounced out last time up. Here's the first pitch. Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball 1. In there, and it's even at 1. 1 out and a runner on second base. Counts a ball and 2 strikes to the White Sox shortstop.
I wouldn't be surprised if he uses aggressiveness against him right here. If you're going to get a swing outside the zone 1-1, might as well fish a little bit further.
Here comes the 1-2.
Well, somebody's sitting off speed right here. Only way he was late on that heater is he was expecting another changeup.
Another 1-2 delivery. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2. And that misses, so it's a full count, 3-2.
Well, he really needs to make this guy swing the bat right here. He's not the type of hitter you want to dance around with.
From the belt, the pitch, and he got him. So here's Yoan Moncada. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch.
Ball.
Ready with the 1-0. Here's a fastball, not close, as he runs it to 2-1 now. Off-speed pitch misses here, and he runs it to 3-1.
They know the threat this guy poses at the plate. I know it's a 3-1 in this situation right here, but I cannot believe for the life of me this pitcher is going to come anywhere near the middle of the zone.
Hit sharply toward the right side. And that'll get by and on through towards the wall. Second now, but he's safe. As also on the play, a run comes across to score. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance. And he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
So now to the plate, Cesar Hernandez. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball one. 2 out here and a runner at second. Tried to get the arms extended, but he couldn't. 1-1. Some stirring now in that Angel bullpen, as it'll be both a lefty and a righty that start to get loose. He's set. Here comes the 1-1, and he fouls this one off. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full. 3-2.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Hit out towards second. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. But a run will score in the inning on this RBI double. Through 5 innings, it's now 2-0 Good Guys.
Leading off with the Angels, the right fielder, Bradford Chapado.
Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. As he will swing and miss on a fastball on the outer half. It's strike one.
That was a good swing right there. Might be the best one he's had all night because he was right on it.
0-1 count. Here's the pitch.
I know he buried that slider in right there, but that's a dangerous pitch. If he doesn't pot commit and bury that inside, it leaks out over the plate. He can get hurt with that pitch.
Now the 1-1 pitch is in there for the second strike. Timing just a tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes.
Ball. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Oh, and look out as this runs in and gets him. The second man he's plunked in this one.
Wow, he's not even being subtle about it. He almost hits him with the previous pitch, and then he actually does it with the next one. Going to be interesting to see if they seek revenge at some point.
At the plate now, David Fletcher. Pitch out, nothing doing. Now a throw over to first, and the runner back easily. And, ooh, looked like a definite pitcher's pitch there on the inside, 1-1.
His slider's been impressive all night long. If he can continue spinning it like that, he's going to be just fine.
And that misses. 2-1. aboard here at first with nobody out. 3-1 now, and I think he wanted to know where that one was.
He drilled the previous batter, and now he falls behind 3-1 to this guy. The last thing you can do, though, is throw a fastball middle of the plate right here.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. Flying toward right center, and that'll split the gap as it should be extra bases. Kapatic rounds the corner and is headed home. And he's safe at the plate as it's now a one-run ball game.
Well, this is a lesson for all those pitchers out there. When you allow the leadoff man on base, it always comes back to haunt you. With no outs, I thought they might hold the runner at third, but they send him anyway, and the run scores.
Into the box, Jared Walsh. He'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. The 0-1 pitch. Some action now in the White Sox bullpen. They'll stand up a lefty and a right-hander to throw. 1-1. Misses for the second ball.
You know, I think his mechanics are starting to betray him a little bit. He's really lost the strike zone, and when that's the case, something is usually off at his delivery.
Swinging a ball hit on the ground.
He's got that certainly timed up now. I'd be shocked if the pitcher goes to the well 3 times in a row with off speed.
Looking for the K. Here's the pitch. Outside in a full count, 3-2.
Keep in mind, people, the longer the at-bat, the higher the likelihood that this becomes his last inning.
Swinging a soft liner. And there's one down now. Now at the plate, Marcus Semien. A base knock to the outfield could score the tying run from second. First pitch of the AB now, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one.
You know, some guys just don't like pulling the trigger in an 0-0 count. They don't like the ambush tactic. They like to calibrate the speed, maybe pick up the brake. They want to know everything your ball does before they pull the trigger.
Semien in an 0-2 hole here.
You got to cover the whole plate now after letting him steal 2 strikes on the inside half.
Angels shortstop behind in the count at a ball and 2 strikes.
I love a well-executed changeup, especially one down in the zone. The only problem throwing it in that situation, you leave that belt high or miss your spot just a hair, and you could have some problems.
Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away. 2 men are out now in the Angels' 6th, and that brings up the exciting Lourdes Gurriel Jr. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery.
Ball too high.
Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a cold strike anyway. And it's fouled away. One and 2. Here it is. Hit out toward second. And that's through into center field. Base hit. He'll come home with it. And not in time as the run scores. Here comes Tony La Russa out of his foxhole at the end of the dugout. And a change is forthcoming, as that's going to do it for his starter here this evening. He departs in a tie ball game, but is responsible for that runner at second, so the best he can hope for is a no decision here. Dylan Cease, a 6'2" right-hander, jogs in to take over on the mound. Shohei Ohtani digging in next. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Swung on and missed. 1-1.
He struggled quite a bit at the plate in this one, so until he shows he can put a good swing on the ball, I don't think they're going to give him anything straight that he can handle.
Set. And the 1-2. That one misses, and I think a ballpark full of umpires disagrees. It's 2-2. Got him. And that's the third time we've written a K next to his name in this one. So it's 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left. Part of the order, 3, 4, and 5 coming up. And we are tied 2-2. Now into the box is Emo Jimenez. He'll step in trying to do something about this 2-2 tie. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Now the 1-0. This is popped up. And this is going to be a foul ball. Here comes the 1-2. Swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. And now Tim Anderson, a hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Now here's the first offering. Popped him up. Rendon in foul ground. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Up next for Chicago, the catcher,
Ready now is Yerman Mercedes, who went down on strikes in his last at-bat. First pitch on the way. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1.
Hey, this guy's got to be pretty proud of what he's done so far. It's never easy to pitch on the road, but to have this kind of outing in a ballpark that is notoriously known as being hitter-friendly, it's been a treat to watch.
1-1. High in the air out to center field. And this is taken in by Upton, and that ends the inning. Down in order go the White Sox. 6 innings complete, all square at 2-2. Stepping in, Anthony Rendon, 0 for 2 on his line thus far. First delivery to him. Ball 1. swing and a liner. But this lands foul down there to make it 1-1. Swing and a miss. Good sinking action there. 1-2.
Yeah, guys, he's got so much respect for this guy's fastball. You could tell he was out in front on that slider. I think he goes to the well one more time with that pitch.
So 1-2. It's laid off for ball 2. He stays alive, still 2-2. Into the windup and the pitch. Now a foul tip straight into the catcher's glove, and he's able to hang on to record the first out of the inning.
Up next for the Angels.
Here's Justin Upton now. Last time up, he was hit by a pitch. Here's the first pitch to him. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Bases are empty, one man out. Upton in a hole, 0-2 the count to him. And Upton won't chase that one. It's 1-2.
Yeah, I get it. He wants to set up that breaking ball down and away. But that 0-2 fastball wasn't even close.
Here comes the 1-2. Misses, ball 2.
Hey, expect a challenge right here. Does not want to run the count full.
Full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes to the Angels center fielder.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight.
2 up, 2 down on strikes in this inning. He looks really sharp out there, guys.
Stepping in now, Jacob Stallings. As he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. No hits to this point. A windup and the 0-1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
This is a big bat right here. No doubt you'd rather go after the 9-hole hitter with a runner on third instead of giving the top of the order a chance to cash in.
The 3-1. And he lays off, ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here.
Man, the pitcher's wondering how he didn't get that call. Busted him inside on a 3-1 count, and the ump thought it was just a tad off the plate. Tough to get the benefit of the doubt from the umpire when you fall behind in a count like that, though.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Bradford Kapatic. Hit by a pitch last time, perhaps looking for a little payback. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And so take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. Two out with the possible go-ahead run at first. And this is a fastball that's right on the black, but ruled a ball. It's 2-0 now. Two balls and a strike to the Angels leadoff hitter.
Hey, guys, that fastball just registered 97 miles an hour. On a night like tonight where it's super cold out, If you don't get the head to that baseball right there and you get jammed, it's almost like getting stung by a pack of wasps.
And a full count as that misses. It's 3-2 now. David Fletcher would be next. 2 out with the possible go-ahead run at first. And a good fastball swung on and missed for strike 3, and the inning is over. Angels strand 1. Score remains 2-2. Batter will be Luis Robert. A hit in 2 tries so far. First pitch of the AB on its way.
Hey, sometimes you have to look at it like it's not how or how many. Pitching very well into this one into the late innings, and his first pitch strike percentage less than 50%. He'd like it to be a lot higher than that. He's making it very difficult on himself, but he's still getting outs.
Got him.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
I'll play you.
So here's Jose Abreu. As he'll lay off a curveball in the dirt for ball 1. It was a walk in his last trip. The 1-0 home. A swing and a miss, strike 1.
Boy, that's a jam shot right there. That's as good as it gets, in my opinion. Woo, up and in.
Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
Hey, they tried to tie him up on that last pitch, so I like that they went away with this one. The execution didn't work, but I like the idea behind it.
1 out, nobody on. A little too tall that time. 3-1 now. Adam Eaton is on deck. Hit out of play, and it's a full count now. Trying to send him packing for the second time. Swung on and hammered. No doubt about this one. Watch it fly. And as is heard on television all throughout Chicagoland, you can put it on the board. Yes! It's a solo home run for Jose Abreu, and it's given the White Sox a 3-2 lead.
You can call it unfair or just the breaks of the game, but up until this pitch, which was a big mistake, he was throwing a gem. Now he looks up at the scoreboard and he's trailing. That's demoralizing, but he's got to forget about it quickly.
On his way toward the mound now is skipper Joe Madden. And we're going to have a pitching change as that's going to do it for Dylan Bundy. So he'll wind up going 6 1/3, and he's kept his club in it to this point, though he cannot win the ball game. So with a left-handed hitter waiting, they'll go to their own left-hander out of the bullpen. In now is Adam Eaton. And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. 0-1 count, and the pitch. Drops one down here, and he'll try to beat it out. But this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. 0-2 home. Popped up. Rendon moving to his left. 2 down.
Now batting, shortstop, Daddy.
The batter will be Danny Mendick. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. First pitch of the AB now. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Lazy fly ball out to center field. Here comes Upton. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. But for the Sox, a run here in the inning on the solo home run. We'll march on to the 8th. It's now 3-2 Southsiders. Brian Tepera has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 18.
Ready to begin the 8th, and that'll bring in the second baseman, David Fletcher.
Down by 1. I'm interested to see how they approach this as an offense, especially if they get someone on base early in the inning. Some teams, you know, they're going to try and manufacture that run, just trying to get that one run across. Others, they're going to look for 1 or 2 big swings to make it happen.
Now batting, the first baseman. Here is Walsh.
Now to bat, Jared Walsh. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. He's set and the pitch. Line to second where it's caught there for out number 2.
Now batting, the first baseman.
Plate, Marcus Semien, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Now the 1-0 is looked at for ball number 2.
If you've been paying attention, the guy on the mound does not want to come inside. If I'm at the plate, I'm leaning out over.
Tight with that one. 3-0.
If I'm managing this hitter right here, he doesn't even have to look down at the third base coach. You know he's got the green light. He's one of the best hitters in your lineup.
3-1. This one, everything we could have hoped for. 3-2 in inning number 8. He lays off ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game.
You know, it takes a lot of discipline to watch a pitch like that go by, but on a 3-1 count, he had the luxury of being a little bit more selective up there. Good take and a walk is the result.
Stepping in once again is Lourdes Gurriel. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
This is where you got to take stock in the situation. Adjust your batting gloves and realize you need a gapper to score this guy from first. If nothing less, pass the baton to the guy behind you and keep the line moving.
And a good spot for that pitch is it's chopped foul. Now the 1-1 pitch is an off-speed pitch taken for a ball.
I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last 3 pitches. The book on him is that he hits the away pitch pretty well, and he just saw 3 in a row out there.
So does he go back out there again?
No, Matt, I expect him to mix it up. Most catchers won't call for the same location over and over and over. Hey, I'd like to see a little bit more discipline in that. You get a count in your favor and swinging a pitch that bad? Not good.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. There's one that misses inside, and the count's run full now. 3-2.
Now on 3-2 as a pitcher, you've got to go with the pitch that you feel most comfortable throwing with.
Ready to deliver the full count pitch. Fouled off. Simeon leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. The next 3-2. Fouled away. Neither guy giving in here, and they'll do it again. Payoff pitch one more time. Swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Angels leave one. They're down 3-2. To the top of the White Sox lineup now, and stepping in, Yohan Moncada. It was an RBI double for him in his last turn to the plate.
Yeah, he did a great job to go down and get that one his last at bat. But I got to think they're going to pitch him up, maybe elevate something in the zone. Interested to see how he approaches this next AB.
You know, because this is just a one-run game, this doesn't strike me as a situation where he's going to be working around a guy. I think he's going to challenge him right here.
Now the 1-0. Here's a looping fly ball out to right. And that's a base hit, so a chance for some important insurance here to kick off the bottom of the 8th.
Hey, sometimes that's how a rally gets started right there. I know it's a soft liner, but leadoff man on usually poses problems.
So next to bat will be Cesar Hernandez. Leadoff man on base, and we'll see what they have in mind strategy-wise here. From the stretch. Now the bunt attempt hits him here. But they're going to say he offered at it, and that's the first strike. Showing bunt, but he winds up taking ball 1. Sacrifice attempt here. The second for 1, but he'll put this in his pocket and be content with just the 1 out.
That was kind of a high degree of difficulty play that time. You see the off-balance throw to second base, and he couldn't get a lot on it, but they did get the out.
To the plate now, Eloy Jimenez, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. So 1-1.
No.
Swung out and missed, and it's even at 2-2.
You could tell by the hitter's balance after that swing that he's seeing the ball really good. His timing is right there, and I expect him to catch something clean.
Good job going down and hanging with it that time. Ready with another 2-2. High in the air out to center field. Upton's under it. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Tim Anderson.
The plate now is the designated hitter, Tim Anderson. Popped into foul ground his last time up.
Yeah, Matt, he's got to make an adjustment right here. His swing definitely broke down, dropped his back shoulder, and thus the result was a terrible pop-up foul.
No balls and a strike to count. He's set. Here's the 0-1.
No. 1 ball, 1 strike.
And he lays off upstairs, but it's ruled a strike, and he can't believe it. 1-2. Runner on first with 2 away. Swung on, but it's pulled foul wide of third. And he fouls this one off. Here he comes again, 1-2. Lays off, 2-2 now.
These are the great matchups that happen throughout the course of a game. I don't think as a pitcher you can give in right here. He's a great hitter at the plate. He knows it. You know it. Keep executing. Maybe get him to roll something over.
Lifted in the air out towards left center. Left fielder giving chase. He can't make the play as it hops over the wall, and that's a break for the defense as it's going to keep the runner from first from scoring.
Definitely a break right there for the defense with the ground rule double. If that ball stays in play, there's a pretty good chance the runner from first is able to score since he's moving on contact with 2 outs. Instead, he's forced to stay at third, so we'll see if they're able to strand him there.
First pitch on the way. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. And the second run will score as they push the margin here to 5-2 now.
Hey, D'Lo, that's a big RBI right there to stretch this lead to 3. Takes a lot of pressure off your pitcher going into the bottom part of the inning.
Yeah, Dan, no doubt. As an offense, all you're trying to do is put your pitchers in positions to be successful. Giving them that 3-run cushion has to make you feel.
In now, Luis Robert, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
Well, you can see he's coming right at this guy, just pounding the ball in the strike zone. He certainly has the advantage now. This guy hasn't even swung the bat yet.
0-2, here it is. Good job of holding up on the low ball there, and it's 1-2.
He didn't look overly fooled right there because a lot of pitchers will go to the breaking stuff 0-2, but he certainly looked ready for a breaker on that pitch.
This one's in the dirt. Is there, and he's out trying to take second. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and no one left. Game 2 heads to the 9th inning. White Sox on top, 5-2. Liam Hendricks takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
Number 31, Liam.
designated hitter for the Angels, Shohei Ohtani. He's the one to start off the ninth inning with his guys in danger of going down 2-0 if they can't rally. First pitch on its way. Ninth inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. In previous meetings with Liam Hendricks, he's hitless in 6 tries. He's ready. Here's the 0-1.
Put that in the memory bank. First time he breaks out a curveball right there, and it's a pretty good one.
He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And smart to lay off there as the fastball misses. It's 1-2 now. And he'll strike out here yet again, as it's been a ballgame to forget thus far. 4 strikeouts. That was a nasty-looking slider that time.
Yeah, that was really well executed, Matt. A classic strikeout pitch. You think it's fastball middle in, then it starts bearing in on your back leg, and unless you hit it out front, there's nothing much you can do with that.
So now to the plate, Anthony Rendon.
Got the ball.
And that misses for ball 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. The 1-0. There's a slider taken for a ball. Hendricks, a right-hander who stands an even 6 feet. He's an 11-year vet at the major league level, so he certainly put together a nice career in professional baseball. And wow, that looked to be well inside, but it's a called strike. 2-1 now. To 2-2 now. Full count, 3-2. Due next is Justin Upton as he gets loose in the on-deck circle. Now the 3-2 pitch. Holds off on the slider, and that's a good idea as it's ball 4.
Well, he battled to get it to a 3-2 count, but that pitch wasn't even close. Now he's got a man on with 1 out, so he's got to focus on trying to get the ground ball.
So next to hit is Justin Upton. Been a strikeout victim twice in this one. First pitch on its way to Upton. So look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1.
That was a pretty good fastball after he walked the hitter previous. There was a little angry on that heater.
And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1.
1-1.
Rendon stands at first with 1 out. Fastball just inside.
2 balls, 1 strike.
The 2-1.
He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep the ball around the knees like that.
Here now the 2-2.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with 1 out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball 4 anyways.
announcer. He struck him out. The third time he's fanned in the game.
Hey, I'm not sure what he was sitting on right there. He might have been sitting on an off-speed pitch, but instead he gets the fastball way late. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
Standing in now, Jacob Stallings. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. I'm set with the 0-1. To third. Throw on to second for the force, and the ball game is over.
Hey, this was a pretty tightly played game. Got a little bit of everything in this one. Some timely hitting, runs on the board, key pitching, and defense in certain spots. This one was a fun one to watch.
5-2, the final score tonight. Chicago earn the win and move on to 2-0 in the division series. Dylan Cease takes home the win. So that'll do it for us. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plezak, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to the new website, theshow.com.
Jackie Robinson hit that ball. It went zoom.
2 hours and 59 minutes.
Yeah, boy. Yes, yes.
Tonight's
Jackie hit
at
that ball.
Guaranteed Rate Field, 40,650.
He swung that
The White
bat.
Sox
The
thank
crowd
you for
was
attending
wild
and
because he
encourage
knocked
you to
that
buckle
ball.
up
A
and
solid
please
smile.
ride home
Yeah,
safely.
boy. Yes, yes, Jackie hit that ball. Satchel Paige is mellow, so is Campanella. Newcomb and Toby too. But it's a natural fact when Jackie comes to bat, the other team is through. Now, did you see Jackie Robinson hit that ball? He hit it, ball, and that ain't all he stole home. Yes, yes, Jackie's really gone. Or did you see Jackie Robinson hit that ball? Zooming across the left field wall. Yeah, boys. Yes, yes, Jackie hit that ball. He stepped to the plate. Some thought he tempted fate, and others saw the new day. History showed it mattered. The color line was shattered. But Jackie just came to play. Now, did you see Jackie Robinson hit that ball? Well, did he hit it? Yeah. And that ain't all he stole home. Yes, yes, Jackie's really gone. Did you see Jackie Robinson hit that ball? Well, he hit it, yeah. And that ain't all he stole home. Yes, yes, Jackie's really gone. Oh, Jackie is a real gone guy.
Tessie is the royal rooters rally cry. Tessie is the tune they always sung. Tessie echoed April through October night after serenade installed the Neil Young. Tessie is a maiden with a sparkling eye. Tessie is a maiden with a love. She doesn't know the meaning of her side. She's got a comet full of love. Sometimes when the game is on the line, Tessie always carried them away. Up the road from third base to Huntington, the boys would always sing and sway. 2, 3, 4. Tessie, now send the green shot it. When I hear them mess around, Boston, you know we love you, and they hear it power to your sound. Don't blame us if we ever doubt you. You know we couldn't live without you. Tessie, you are the only. The Rooney showed up at the grounds one day. They found the seats had all been sold. McGreevy led the charge into the park, stormed the gates and put the game on hold. The Rooney's gave the other team a dreadful fright. Boston's 10th man could not be wrong. Up from third base to Huntington, they sang another victory song. 2, 3, 4. Tessie, now send the gravy shot it. When I hear them mess around, Boston, you know we love you, and they hear the power to your sound. Don't blame us if we ever doubt you. You know we couldn't live without you. Tessie, you are the only. The Rooters gave the other team a dreadful fright. Boston's 10th man could not be wrong. Up from third base to Huntington, they sang another victory song. Tessie, now send the green shot it. When I hear them mess around, Boston, you know we love you, and they hear the power to your sound. Don't blame us if we ever doubt you. You know we couldn't live without you. Tessie, you are the only. Don't blame us if we ever doubt you. You know we couldn't live without you. Boston, you are the only. Don't blame us if we ever doubt you. You know we couldn't live without you. Red Sox, you are the only.
Ray, people will come, Ray.
They'll come to Iowa for reasons they can't even fathom.
They'll turn up your driveway
not knowing for sure why they're doing it. They'll arrive at your doorstep
as innocent children longing for the past.
Of course we won't mind if you look around. They'll say it's only $20 per person.
They'll pass over the money.
Inside the Show with Justin Allegri.
Hello, baseball fans. Thanks for joining us on this October morning. Here's what's going on around the league as the postseason rolls on. In Game 2 of the ALDS, the Boston Red Sox pitched well, allowing only 3 hits as they got the home victory against the Astros 5-2. Of the ALDS, the Chicago White Sox combined for a